this was one of the old towns along what's called the Alder Gulch, which was a very successful mining area. So there's several towns real close here, and Laurin was one of them. And never very big, but there's still a couple old buildings. There's a church and a schoolhouse, and just kind of typical of the old Montana mining areas. So right behind me, this is the main street of Alder, which was named after Alder Creek, which is here at the Alder Gulch. All sites of major gold discovery back in the 1800s. And so this was just another boom town along the way. It was much bigger, and some of these old buildings were probably from that era. Nevada City is, I guess, what you would call kind of like a haven for endangered structures. It was originally one of the most successful mining towns along this Alder Gulch, and and then as the mining went away, the town started to, fall apart, become smaller, and then private citizen basically bought the town and the structures and started taking care of them and repurposing them, and they started saving other buildings around the state and moving them here. So it's kind of like a graveyard for all these old buildings. They have turned it in, now it's managed by the state of Montana, and they've turned it into kind of a tourist attraction. So the buildings are legitimate, authentic, but they're, this was not the town. This was not the way it was. I'm sure it was much bigger, and there were obviously other structures that have since gone away. So in Nevada City, it was pretty much all abandoned buildings. They had some few shops here and there, and there really wasn't, I don't think anybody that really lives there too much. Virginia City still has about 200 people that live here, and as you'll see, they integrate the old historical buildings with their town, kind of downtown, and it's more just like an open air museum, which is you know, just people walk around and there's no admission fee to things, but there are plenty of things to spend your money on. Reminds me of Oatman, Arizona, on Route 66, if you've ever been there or seen that video. So anyways, interesting town. Was definitely one of the largest ones in this area, and they've worked really hard to try to recreate the history of the mining boom and the gold rush out here in the West.